Hello friends, today's topic NBFC credit card stocks fall. I am Dr. Bharath Chandra. The purpose of the video is service to society. On Thursday night, RBI issued a circular that said it was increasing risk weights from 100 to 125% for personal loans, consumer durable loans and cash credits from credit cards. This means that banks and NBFCs have to keep more capital to issue such loans and avoid NPAs. This will mean that banks will have a lesser capital for issuing other types of loans. RBI has taken this decision to restrict high growth in unsecured loans in India. Since higher capital will need to be allocated for such loans, financial institutions may reduce issuing such loans and focus more on other types of loans such as home loans, vehicle loans, and loans with securities. NBFC, non-banking financial companies, have a higher share of unsecured loans compared to banks. This is the reason yesterday, Friday, the shares of NBFC's credit card companies fell more than banking shares. Now, correction in NBFC's credit card companies on Friday. RBL Bank minus 7.8%, L&T Finance minus 5.7%, SBI Cards minus 5.1%, Credit Card Access Grameen minus 4.1%, Manappuram Finance minus 3.5%, IIFL Finance minus 3.3%, Chola Investment minus 3.3%, Bajaj Finance minus 1.9%. Now, correction in banks on Friday. SBI minus 3.7%, Axis Bank minus 3.1%, ICICI Bank minus 1.5%, Kotak Mahindra Bank minus 0.5%, HDFC Bank minus 0.2%. Here is an announcement regarding our free webinar. Topic is Learn Stock Markets from Scratch. As all of you know, in India, only about 5% of the people are investing in stock markets entirely because they have no idea about what stock markets are when compared to FDs and other instruments. And hence, we have been conducting this financial literacy program for last several years. That is why we have been conducting this financial awareness program for the last 23 years in order to help people to be able to understand the stock markets from scratch. Many people think that in our webinars we are only dealing with people who already know about stock market. It is wrong. We are starting from scratch ABCD in a structured manner. Regarding that, on Sunday 19 November from 10:30 a.m. to 12:45 p.m. there is a webinar and the seats are limited to the first 150. You know, when Dr. Bharath Chandra's webinars take place, the applicants will be somewhere around 250 to 500 and only people on the first come first serve basis who have filled up the application form absolutely correctly will be taken up. And one more interesting thing, Dr. Bharath Chandra webinars are very educative. People who join the webinar later say that I should have come to this webinar much earlier. Dr. Bharath Chandra graduates need not attend this webinar. You may be curious what will be covered in this 2.25-hour webinar. First is basics of stock market, how to purchase stocks. For example, IPO, FPO, secondary market, rights issue and the preferential shares. You should know the difference. If you don't know the basic, you are likely to make mistakes when you are buying the stocks. The second topic is how profitable stock markets are in the long term and short term. And one more interesting thing, all these particular topics will be covered entirely in the mother tongue, Kannada, not in English, so that everybody will understand. And general conception is when you buy a stock, it is always under loss. But if you know how to choose a stock and you know how and how long to hold, then in long term and short term, both you can make fabulous profits and all those profits we are going to show in tabular column in the particular webinar. Once you understand the basic fundamental analysis, you will be able to invest for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 years depending on your age and your income, and you'll be able to earn in crores, not in lakhs, and then your retirement income, children education and marriage becomes absolutely free. If you want to see huge amount in a portfolio, then you must be an expert in long-term investing and portfolio management and fundamental analysis. Basic technical analysis, by learning which you will be able to earn few thousands extra in a month apart from your salary, and that improves your lifestyle. Maybe this month you'll buy mobile, next month you'll go on a trip, and maybe after that you'll buy clothes on the third month for all the members of the family. You could be wondering how to register. Click on the link in the description box and read the full details and register using the register button. You will get the webinar link very shortly in your email. Now coming back to the topic, RBI's announcement is likely to marginally reduce the profitability of NBFC and banks, but the impact will be more for institutions which have issued more unsecured loans. Unsecured loans have no security for the loan, and hence there is higher chance of NPAs, that means non-performing assets. So NBFC and banking shares could be slightly under pressure for a few days until there is more clarity on the impact on the profitability of the company. It could also present an opportunity for long-term investors to invest in some of the good companies at lower price if there is correction. End of the video, here is a question. Do you hold any NBFC companies in your portfolio? If yes, type the name of the company. Otherwise, type no. If you are not the member of Dr. Bharath Chandra and Rohan Chandra channel, this is the time to subscribe. Press the bell icon. Send the video to all your friends. The video is good. Press the like button. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. All the best.